Welcome to another fascinating episode of Today. We're exploring one of history's biggest mysteries, the Turin Shroud. Could it really be the burial cloth of Jesus Christ? We'll dive deep into the history, science, and faith surrounding this relic and let you decide for yourself. The Turin Shroud is a linen cloth with an image of a man who appears to have been crucified. The first known mention of a similar cloth dates back to the 14th century in France. However, some researchers believe references to a burial shroud resembling the Turin Shroud go as far back as the 6th century, or even earlier. Some researchers link the Turin Shroud to the Mandy lion, a relic believed to have carried an image of Christ's face. This cloth was said to have been taken to Edessa, modern-day Turkey, and venerated in the Byzantine Empire. Whether the Mandy lion and the Turin Shroud are the same artifact remains a debated topic among historians. One of the earliest records of the shroud's modern history dates back to a French knight, Geoffrey de Charny, who displayed it publicly in the 1350s. His family held onto the cloth for generations before it was transferred to the House of Savoy. In 1578, the shroud was moved to Turin, Italy, where it remains today. Duke Emmanuel Philibert of Savoy arranged the transfer to make it more accessible to pilgrims. Over time, the relic became an important religious symbol, attracting visitors, scholars, and religious leaders alike. The Catholic Church has had a complex relationship with the shroud. While it has never officially declared the cloth to be the true burial shroud of Christ, it has recognized its importance as an object of faith and devotion. Many Christians believe the image imprinted on the shroud represents Christ's suffering and resurrection. Others, including skeptics, have pointed out the lack of historical references to the shroud before the 14th century as a reason to question its authenticity. One of the most intriguing things about the Turin Shroud is the image of a man imprinted on the fabric. The figure bears wounds similar to those described in the Gospels: pierced hands and feet, a side wound, and marks that resemble scourging. Unlike a typical painting or drawing, the image has no visible brushstrokes or pigments. It appears to be a negative image, meaning its details become clearer when reversed in a photo. This discovery was made in 1898 by an amateur photographer named Secondo Pia, who was shocked when his negatives revealed a more detailed image than what was visible on the cloth. Experts have also noted that the image appears to be three-dimensional. Studies using digital imaging have revealed depth information, suggesting that the image was formed in a way not typical of traditional artwork. The Turin Shroud has been subjected to numerous scientific investigations over the years. Some findings support its authenticity. In 1988, a team of scientists conducted radiocarbon dating on a small piece of the shroud. The results suggested the cloth originated between 1260 and 1390, leading many to conclude it was a medieval forgery. However, critics argue that the tested sample may have come from a section of the cloth that was repaired in the Middle Ages, not the original fabric. Some also believe contamination from centuries of handling and fire damage could have skewed the results. Researchers have examined the shroud's fibers and found that the image is superficial, affecting only the outermost layer of the linen. No paint, pigment, or dye has been detected, adding to the mystery of how the image appeared. Some theories suggest the image could have been created by a burst of energy, possibly radiation, during a miraculous event such as the resurrection of Christ. Others argue for natural chemical reactions involving sweat, blood, and heat. For many Christians, the shroud represents Jesus' suffering and resurrection. The wounds on the image closely align with the biblical accounts of Christ's crucifixion, making it a powerful religious symbol. The shroud has been an object of veneration for centuries. It has been displayed in major exhibitions, attracting millions of pilgrims. Despite scientific debates, the faithful continue to view it as a sacred relic. The image's unique formation, no known medieval technique could have created such a detailed and anatomically accurate image with 3D properties. The presence of bloodstains. Studies have detected real human blood on the cloth, consistent with crucifixion wounds. Even after decades of research, the Turin Shroud remains an unsolved mystery. It continues to inspire faith, curiosity, and debate among scholars, scientists, and religious believers. The shroud represents more than just a piece of cloth. It embodies the intersection of science, religion, and history. Whether one believes in its authenticity or not, it remains one of the most studied and intriguing religious artifacts in history. At the end of the day, the authenticity of the Turin Shroud is a question that each person must explore for themselves. Faith and science do not have to be in conflict. Both can provide valuable insights into our understanding of history and spirituality. The Turin Shroud is more than just an old piece of fabric. It is a symbol of mystery, faith, and curiosity. Whether it is a divine relic or a historical artifact, one thing is certain: it will continue to spark debates and fascination for years to come. What do you think? Could the Turin Shroud be the real burial cloth of Jesus? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating discussions on history, faith, and the unknown.